What's up YouTube? My name is Chad. This is the Wisco Boater channel, and today I'm going to wash the boat. I've never done a boat washing video before, so I thought, well, might as well do one. So there'll probably be a lot of time lapse in this video, which, you know, I love time lapses, so hope you enjoy that too. The first thing I'm going to do though is I'm going to go outside and reroute my power cables and my water line, and I'll show you why here in just a second. Okay, you can see how, well, maybe not in the shadow so much, but the boat is dirty, and especially along the gunnel track right there. So when I had the boat stern in, which by the way I'm now bow in, I did turn the boat around the other day so I can continue working on my new stripes. With the boat stern in, I ran the power cables and the water line down the gunnel there, and dirt just gets gunked up in there. And when I put the boat bow in, I then routed my power cables and my water line again along the gunnel here, and that's just going to make a mess underneath there again. So what I'm going to do is pull my cords off, take everything off the boat, and I'm just going to run them along the dock here and then up into the boat. That way I don't get that continual mess of dirt and spiders and bugs and all that stuff. Plus, you got all this stuff hanging off the front of the boat, and I think that's ugly. So I'm going to reroute those first, and then we're going to wash Thirsty Whale. So the first thing I will do is come back in the boat, come down here to the power panel, and we'll shut off the two main breakers. And we'll come out here to my power post, and we'll shut off the breakers at the post. Have no power to the boat, we'll shut the water off. And we'll get these lines, get these cords and the water off the boat. I'm going to go in and run the water just to depressurize the water line here, and then we'll get these things rerouted. Get the water unhooked. And then the power cables. All right. Okay, power and water rerouted. I've got a little bit of excess cable here that I'll pull a little bit tighter up at the post. And then I've got a couple of cable organizers that I'm going to tie these to the stanchion here to keep those secure with just enough slack so the boat can move. I probably will end up having to put another rag. I got this rag duct tape to the braided stainless here so it doesn't scratch the boat, but I'm going to put another rag here so it doesn't scratch up against the stanchion. Power cords are now where I want them to be. I've got the braided stainless wrapped in another piece of rag here. It's not the most elegant solution, but at least I'm not going to scratch the boat any worse than it already is. It's an old boat, it's got scratches. And I've got the lines nice and tidy along the dock here. Always like to keep things nice and tidy. As you can see, I always use Flemish flakes to keep my lines nice. So we'll come back up here to the power pole. Breakers back on. Our water back on. And back down on the power panel here. And you can hear everything turning back on. Got power to the computers. Fridge turned on. Alexa's turning on. Microwave's on. All right, so I'm gonna get the TV turned back on for Jersey. A little warm outside, so I'm gonna turn the air on and get the boat completely closed up so that I can go outside and wash it and leave Jersey here in the nice, cool air conditioning. Get our microwave clock set here. Super easy to do. And turn our air conditioning on. Close windows. Okay. You take a nap, I'm gonna go wash the boat. Roll. My stuff up here, we will start at the top and work our way down. All right, washing the boat is done. Now I get to clean the isinglass and all the windows. That's the one thing with washing the boat. Boat's nice and clean, but now the windows are all spotted, so yeah. But first, I can eat some lunch. All right, so it's a little bit later in the day. I took a nice long break for lunch in the air conditioning, and it's now time to do the Strataglass. I've got the windows on the boat done. No reason to show that, it's just Windex. But I do want to show what I use for cleaning my Strataglass. Works for isinglass, probably Macrolon as well. The Regal had isinglass. Isinglass is just a little bit thinner. Strataglass is a thicker, a little more durable type of isinglass. And what I use to clean it is just a wet microfiber towel. Typically a brand new one if I have them. I don't. This was I've got a stack of clean ones though, so I've got one that's got wet with warm water, and then the other one is just a dry rag. I'll start up here. We'll do this window, show you how I do it. Nothing more than just wiping on wet rag and then drying it off, and it cleans it up really, really nice. The Strataglass is super, super clear when it's nice and clean. Whew, it is warm. There is no air moving. I think it's only about 80 degrees, but with no air movement, it is hot in here. Jeez, I actually might wait to do the rest of this later. You have to get all the spider poop and bug guts off of it because they create hot spots. I'll show you one here in a second. It can leave a nasty scar in the Strataglass. Oh my God, it's hot. I don't know if I'll be able to capture this on camera or not, but if I look at this pane here, it's got spider poop and bug guts all over it, and it's kind of hazy. And the one I just cleaned is now crystal clear. Here, I think you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you see this little spot right there? That's a scar in the Strataglass because something sat on there long enough, baked in the sun, and now it created a scar in the Strataglass. So that's what you're trying to avoid with isinglass and Strataglass, because this stuff is, you want to take care of it. It's very expensive to replace. All right, it is just too hot to do this right now. I have sweat just dripping down my face. There is no breeze whatsoever. It'd be a perfect day to take the boat out if I had somebody here with me. The water is just glass smooth, and there's lots of boats going out, but I gotta wait a little while. It's too hot to do this. Well, I powered through, got the Strataglass cleaned up, and the boat is now completely washed, cleaned up, got all the footprints and bugs and everything off of it, and she's looking good. So thanks for watching this episode of the Wisco Boater channel. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Happy boating, everybody.